It's time we sound the alarm. OnlyFans, it's taking over the digital media industry, and I promise you, you don't want to be a part of it. In 2016, they started a subscription-based platform, social media platform, known now for its sexually explicit content. People can pay for photos, videos, live streams, and the Ukrainian businessman that started it, now called the porn baron, he tells you you can own your own content, as many subscriptions as you can possibly get. You can make money selling yourself, in a sense. And I want to pause for a moment because I'm just thinking, even that concept, it's hard for me to really understand, but we can't bury our head in the sand anymore. We have to stand up as believers who know right from wrong in God's truth and speak out on these types of things. It's a platform that trumpets its superstars, all these beautiful women saying you can make 6 figures, 7 figures, and yet the reality is, most of these content creators sell their soul, their bodies, so other people can exploit them, and they're only making $150, $160 a month. Yes, it's not about the money, it's much bigger than that, but let's put it all in perspective. 98% of all the content is explicit. Ponder that for a moment. All the while, this businessman who started this 8 years ago in 2022 made more than $1 million a day taking advantage of so many people. I hope that's not you. I hope you're not subscribed to that particular platform. If you are, I beg of you, pull back, resist, take a stance and say, no longer, I'm not going to be taken advantage of. But I'll tell you this, it certainly doesn't advertise itself as a porn marketplace, if you will, but that is the only reason it still exists today. I read an article, and many will say it's the point of intersection for porn and prostitution. That's a dark place. God has made us in His image. He has so much more for every single person that would call on His name. Don't sell yourself short in wanting a moment of high, or wanting to see something that is pleasing to the eye, or if you're on the other side of the screen or camera, don't sell yourself short. Don't sell your soul to the devil, because that's what this is. It's demonic. And that may be hard for people to understand, but I will tell you this. Pornhub, for instance, one of the largest pornography websites, more than 70,000 videos on Pornhub originated on OnlyFans. Think about that for a moment. Hey, as a parent, 2 things, prayer and awareness. Oh, I said it earlier, let's not bury our head in the sand anymore. Let's draw a line in the sand and say, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. We're not going to allow those sorts of things in our homes. So we have to know what's on our phones, our tablets, our computers, what sorts of things are happening on apps, even on our smart television. We should know these things and not just allow our children or our spouses to have a free-for-all. Because bottom line is the enemy wants to work his way in any way he can. And OnlyFans, it's kind of been on the periphery. People know about it. Now it's kind of a hot button topic. It will take you down a road that is hard to come back from if you're not careful. It says that is an 18 plus service. So you have to be 18 years old, but there's no proper verification. So it really doesn't matter how old or young you are, with a valid email, you're in. And that hurts my heart, because I know there are young men and women right now, even as I'm speaking, perusing a website that does nothing for them but take advantage of them and potentially harm them for the rest of their lives. Man, I'm telling you, it is a serious thing, and we need to call them out. If you're a believer of Jesus Christ, you don't want anything to do with this. And if you are feeling convicted today because you've been on it or you have a subscription, today is the day. We terminate those accounts, and we know what is happening in our house, whether it be through Bark, Canopy, Cyber Purify. We must put parameters in place for our families. Guardrails can prevent accidental exposure as well, but we need no more accounts. OnlyFans shouldn't even exist, and if it exists in your home, we must terminate it today. No amount of money is worth the degradation on either side of the screen. Remember that. No amount of money is worth selling your soul, your body, for a quick payday. We must have healthy dialogue with our families so we know what our struggles are, what we're tuning into, what we're watching, what we're perusing. We must open those lines of communication, and that way we can stamp out not just trafficking, but sites like this who are taking advantage and want to destroy our families. No more. OnlyFans must go away.